Welcome back to the Piggyback podcast. Woo! Yeah. Before we get into everything, oh my God.
Cut out.
I know. I can't control it. It's kind of happening. Before we get into everything, obviously,
quality
first things
equipment.
first, I want to say thank you to all of our loyal viewers and watchers, because this podcast got second place at Skills USA last weekend. Woo!
Wait.
No, Ngor, are you hearing this? How on earth did they get second place? They beat teams. They beat teams.
Our podcast? Wait, our podcast? You didn't make something up after. You showed up our podcast. Our podcast.
No,
I interviewed Sebastian Arson.
He was talking to a roast beef sandwich.
Hey,
and that's
a Reuben sandwich. They have corned beef.
And I can't fathom how horrible these other teams' podcasts were. Because in no world I think that James King and Ronnie are capable of producing a podcast that can beat teams.
It was good because we won.
Can you post that?
I will post it. I'll post it.
It's purely his charismatic charm.
No, it was probably because Sebastian was the Reuben sandwich. That was probably a lot of it. But
Sebastian was voicing a sandwich.
I want to say thank you all for watching, and thank you for supporting us and letting us get second place in Skills USA. And I want to say you're all now watching the second best podcast in Lincoln, Nebraska. I mean, in Nebraska as a whole. Pretty good stuff.
Trust me, the viewers are not loyally watching. They're loyally hating.
Wow.
We've been gone for 3 weeks. They probably are all gone. They probably thought we died or something.
Speaking of viewer hate, though,
they hate episode.
Yeah, today we're doing a whole new episode kind of thing where we're gonna be going through some of the comments I've saved on my phone and whatnot, and also on my computer, reading out the whole the Chromebook, this Gucci Chromebook, and we're going to be reading it out, and we're gonna be saying, why you're wrong. The first one I'll read out actually comes from the video that Ngor made. Well, this is a video that Gindradi made, obviously, but it's centered around Ngor. We're talking about how saying that Israel controls America is bad. The first comment, don't do that. I know what you're gonna do. Not now. The first comment is from one Logan McCann, who he starts off strong. He starts off very strong, saying Israel has heavy influence in American government through lobbying and also influences the media heavily. That's a very hard stance to take. I don't like.
Out of curiosity, why aren't we just directly clapping back at the comments? I feel like this is such
You mean commenting on him?
No, not commenting on them, but actually
he was killed because he stood in the way of Israel.
Short form content addressing the comments.
We could. Well, if Rodney wants to clip the parts where he called certain comments, he could.
Rodney is the one on
Ronnie, clip them. Respond to the comments.
Respond to comments.
Back.
Maybe it's just me, but it's kind of just the way the way it's worded. It just sounds kind of. It sounds. I don't want to say. I'm not saying Israel has nothing to be criticized for, but this does kind of seem a little.
Before you align with this man, let me seem a little.
No, I saw what was on there. That sounds a little. He sounds like he has a certain toothbrush mustache, Now
let me finish the sentence real quick, okay? Logan McCain goes on to say that Israel also is likely involved in Charlie Kirk's killing because he was Trump's advisor.
Every bad thing ever happened in history, every bad thing that's happened in America currently was caused by a certain group of people. We all know.
He says that Charlie Kirk was Trump's advisor, which I don't know if that's true.
Okay, so this guy.
So this is so negligent and uninformed.
Yes.
I can't believe you're commenting on someone's video with this conspiracy theory.
He was upset. He was upset because I was basically critiquing people who criticized Israel in this manner because it kind of seemed anti-Semitic adjacent. And he proved my point.
Now, let me finish.
Because we all know they actually killed Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
He goes on to say
the Jews killed Charlie Kirk.
That Charlie Kirk was not a Jesus figure, but that he was instead killed because he stood in the way of Israel's agenda.
Is this what he calls Charlie Kirk a martyr?
But
yes, he is. Charlie Kirk might go. We carry the flame.
No.
But he does qualify by saying it is not the Jewish people, and it is not anti-Semitic to question Israel's involvement in our government. So he is not anti-Semitic.
I didn't know Charlie Kirk was that involved in our government.
No,
I don't know.
We're giving him too much of a big of a role here.
I don't know.
I think this comment means to say Netanyahu instead of saying Israel. I think it's Netanyahu instead.
We'll generalize. No, all of Israel. All of Israel is personally in on this.
R.I.P. Charlie Kirk in their bio.
No, I actually looked into it. They're like a normal person. They like post like pictures and shit. They have like a weird Batman profile picture. It's very normal. But they're also
normal guy, normal man. I don't know about that one.
You wouldn't assume
little
stuff that he would be like an anti-Semitic crazy person.
I don't. He sounds anti-Semitic, bro. He sounds like he probably loves.
We're giving him too much attention. He's rage rating us. This is what he wants.
Okay. This is from the episode we posted talking about how we get a lot of views and people saying they hate content. Obviously, we got exactly 4 comments on that video, right? And they're all just hate comments.
Thank you for supporting.
One that says W podcast from period. Yeah. Well, the other one says yap, 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 yap. And then another one says, yeah, keep coping.
What was the video about?
About how we get more comments and likes from hate comments and stuff like that. And how we get more like traction from them.
What does he mean, keep coping? Coping about what?
That we get nothing.
That we get, I guess, yeah.
But it's like we're not lying because we do. I think you're literally like just proving our point here. Mm-hmm. By hate commenting on our video saying that we get more hate comments than likes.
Which is strange, right? But I'll take it, obviously.
I mean, more strange than the
That one was a little weird. All you guys choose, though. Should we go on to the Harry Potter hate or the hate from the videos we talk about arguing online?
We need more arguments, honestly. We need more of this political slop.
I'm just tired of this Harry Potter, like people trying to clap back at me. Someone said that Harry Potter is one of the top 3 series.
I saw that.
They said just behind Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Now, okay, Lord of the Rings, I hear you. I agree with that.
I think you're pushing it.
But to put Harry Potter in that same category, it is giving unwatched, doesn't know what real film is, hasn't experienced anything but mainstream big topics.
To be fair,
I'm going to tell you, you are the problem with society.
Wow.
You are the issue, and there is so many great movie series out there, and this comment made me a little mad.
Grilling him.
To be completely fair, this did come from someone called Obi-Wan Mon, who I assume was like a very well-versed Star Wars veteran. So they're claiming that Harry Potter is as good
so what
as Star Wars.
Have they only is it 3 out of 3 movies? Have you only seen Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Star Wars? Because I mean, like, just to throw some movies out here, have you seen the Despicable Minions movie series?
Okay,
wow. Now
Minions sucks.
But I think it's better than Harry Potter.
Do you want to weigh in, Nor?
I don't know. I haven't watched Harry Potter, but I have watched Despicable Me.
Also, I believe
exactly.
I don't understand. I think it's like an Asian woman too. I don't understand what this is.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
I don't know who this is.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's relevant. I don't know if that's relevant.
We aren't prejudiced.
We aren't like that Logan guy. Not like that.
I don't think like they're. I'm just shocked that they found our content. Is all I was on the way. More comments, I guess. Another one says from Dova Dova with an H and then Kiin. What does that mean exactly? From a white boy says, nah, the books are fire. I believe this guy hasn't read a single book, honestly. I don't know.
Is it still Harry Potter stuff?
I have another great comment. Someone said, if your voices sound like that, podcasting should land you in jail.
Yeah.
So I don't know what point we got to where we're now. This is like what's it called? Like body positivity. We're now discriminating. We're like hating on people for like
having voices.
Yeah, like what next? You're gonna hate on us because of our races?
This is on the video where we talked about how if you're arguing and hating people online, you should stop doing that because you're a loser who sucks dick, obviously.
Oh.
And in this comment,
language.
sorry, we're a loser, obviously. And in that video, there's like tons of hate comments, obviously.
So aren't we just being hypocritical right now as we're like arguing with the people who are hating?
No, because we're doing it for content, for money, obviously.
No. There's no money.
Hey,
there's
just you wait.
We'll get money like when we have 1,000 subscribers.
TikTok money is rolling
in like 30 years from now. We get like a cent.
I won't be here. No one's gonna. If you guys are here, okay. Well, we know James won't have a life, so maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe James will still be here. 30 years
that was
from
mean.
Now.
Punching down. But yeah, there's like a lot of just really strange hate on videos. You wouldn't think we get like a lot of hate, obviously, but
I mean, I would.
You think like a video talking about how you should stop arguing people online and like stop hate commenting would get less hate, obviously, but I guess not. Also, we have on the Harry Potter video, right, from a little while ago, the top comment is from a guy named Andrew saying this is so pretentious. I don't really understand.
I like that.
I don't know how that applies.
I think I gave that comment a like.
You liked it? You're one of the 8 people who like that fucking comment? I mean, that freaking comment? I just don't understand what exactly they mean by pretentious.
I think we're just listening to this like rich kid over here
I don't like Harry Potter. I'm so sorry.
I hate how much Harry Potter is brought up because it sucks, and I don't know why all of a sudden you say Harry Potter, people coming out of hiding. I'm sorry you only read one book series in your life.
Okay.
Just because you only read one book series does not make that one book series you read. Even worse is when you're arguing and you only ever watch the movie. Now you're further than the problem.
So I've never watched. Never watched Harry Potter before, so I'm curious. Like, is it really this bad? Did like J.K. Rowling like?
It's just not that good. It's just not that good.
It just like kind of lacks a kind of plot. But it's not bad. Obviously, I think the first 3 movies, very good. 4th movie, and then you start to lose it. It loses the plot.
Now, a much more interesting plot line is actually why people hate J.K. Rowling, which I think is.
But here's the thing: people keep on like saying, like arguing with, like, just because you guys don't like J.K. Rowling doesn't mean you can't like Harry Potter. But we never did once say that we didn't like J.K. Rowling. I want to make it known. Maybe I shouldn't do it. What did she say? This like people who don't like her.
I think she says it was like something about like trans women. I thought
it was a little iffy when she was like, "No, guys, promise, I do support the LGBTQ. You know, Dumbledore was gay. How are you making your character like he's not?" Like,
I think it was.
Don't lie to. Don't try to project your little like. Like
so
getting out of like.
So you think she's too woke then?
No, I don't think she's too woke. I think like she was getting a heat for like having no like gay characters or LGBT characters in the book, and then she like tried to like pretend like no, obviously Dumbledore was, but it's like
that's fair.
It's like no, it's not. It's not fair. You're just trying to like cover up for yourself. Like just say, oh, I didn't. Like no one cares.
Well, she also
probably
like,
Christians would like you more because if they don't like the witchcraft. Were you allowed to read Harry Potter growing up because of witchcraft? Were you allowed to read Harry Potter growing up because of witchcraft? Yeah. Well, I went to.
Thank you for that like little bit that was off the.
Sorry,
off
I was just
entirely.
wondering.
Thank you.
No, I actually know.
Off my.
There was a lot of I know a lot of like Russian, Ukrainian Orthodox, and they were all not allowed to read Harry Potter or watch it because of the witchcraft in it. But some of these kids, they were reading like probably much worse books, and I was like, okay. But Harry Potter's the devil. Okay.
What is worse than Harry Potter? I guess like, what would
not like much worse books, but like books that are like much more
the same level kind of bad or what?
Well, it's not bad. People just say it's bad because like the witchcraft. Just like.
Oh, wait, which one? Which one? There's 2. There's the gay hockey book, obviously.
Because like,
and then there's also that Icebreakers.
But it's like how
I've read both personally.
But it's like how are you out here being like, oh, the Harry Potter, that's the witchcraft, and you're reading stuff like that. Also, just like some kids are like very.
I think that most kids probably were not reading Icebreakers.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you this. I think I'll say I had a friend back in 7th grade reading Colleen Hoover books. So
Colleen Hoover is dog shit. So they
that's
reading,
not curse.
Well, I mean, it's dog water.
I'm just saying. That's I think probably more common than. I mean, if you go to Barnes and Noble, they have like a humongous like romance section. Clearly people are reading.
Wait, no, sorry, we're getting so off topic. Back on track. All of you. You are correct, all of course.
Next time Harry Potter's mentioned on this podcast, I'm leaving for good.
Okay.
Because frankly, Harry Potter's not worth the time of day.
It's been owning our podcast. No, we're off topic still. Okay, moving back on topic.
More hate comments.
The weirdest part about our like comment section online is that the most popular comments are always the ones that have nothing really to say, or like just like snappy, like quick little one-liners that mean nothing. That piss me off to no end. like this one from Bart FBK NK83, who, by the way, is a regular commenter, has commented on multiple different videos, all hating, by the way, all hate comments. Bart FBK NK83, if you're watching this, you should get off TikTok, please, because you're a horrible person. We
just love insulting people.
You're a bad person.
You think people they spend like time like trying to analyze. I think that anti-Israel guy, he might have been the one like he might have been the most analytical, quote unquote, TikToker, guy. But made it out a good way.
Yeah, no. To be fair,
the rest of them they just throw like random insults and like all this stuff, bro.
What did I just do? Oh my god! To be completely and utterly fair, there is one person who I am flabbergasted by the amount of care they put into their comment section.
Oh, they do?
There's one man. I'm gonna find him real quick. It's on the minimum wage videos.
Have we ever talked about this?
I think we have, but I didn't actually give enough credit. I can actually go back and read the comments at this point. But since it's this video, obviously I might as well do it now. There's one man, okay? One man named Austin with an I, okay? And his comment is a whopping paragraph of words. It says, the The problem with raising minimum wage is that it raises the cost of everything else, especially when businesses need to pay the employees more. But I do agree with the higher minimum wage. And then he goes on to just kind of say the same thing over and over again.
He just like talks forever, I'm gonna be honest.
It's a paragraph long. It's crazy. The point is that there are people in our comment section who like take what we're saying and actually respond.
Those people are better. People are better.
I actually do appreciate the people who actually have something to add to the topic. They're like sharing their opinion. Feel free to share your opinion. But some of these other people, they actually they make my day even more because I'd like open open any video, see the comments, and I'm just like, thank you.
Like there's this one guy on the minimum wage video named Ricky who says, "Don't know a soul making $7.25." That's his own comment.
I only know people personally.
Yep.
He knows everything. He's the sign of everything. Sign of all knowledge. So
all 20 whatever of those states that have federal minimum wage.
Yep.
Clearly. I hate to inform you. You are clearly from a state that does not have that as your minimum wage, and your sphere of influence does not matter.
No, obviously, no. He obviously knows. He knows everything. Obviously, if he says it's not true, then it's not true.
Obviously, the corporations in the teenagers in Texas aren't just making $7.25 an hour.
No.
Thank you for telling us that. Everyone else is wrong.
Everybody else is wrong. This one guy randomly on TikTok
no one
does
is
everything.
below the poverty line.
No
one is below.
No, remember our goat dog Trump got rid of poverty. He got rid of poverty.
Right.
Clocked him. Rick with Nye, you're being clocked. I'm so sorry. Also, there's a guy named D.YONY. So I think it's like Donnie. He says, yeah, but nowhere pays a minimum wage. I understand the point of wanting to raise it, but literally nobody pays that because nobody would work for that. D.YONY. So you're an idiot fool.
I hate to break it to you. I'm glad I get to educate you. You're wrong. You're so wrong. Tell me that a McDonald's in Texas is not paying $7.25 an hour because they are.
And beneath that is a comment from Jackson with the X. Okay, Jackson X, you're very cool. He says, I work minimum wage in about 22 to 20 hours a week and make $21,000 a year. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you for commenting.
What's his point?
He makes
nothing.
How
does he make?
There's no comment. He's just saying.
How does he? I don't, because I'm going to tell you this.
He works minimum wage. He works 20 hours a week or so.
20 hours a week?
Yeah.
He doesn't make that.
He makes $21K a year, apparently.
So
I will tell you. That's what Jackson says.
He's lying to us.
No, not in our comment section. There's
Jackson,
no way.
You are not working federal minimum wage. I hate to tell you it. I hate to break it to you. You're wrong.
And the best part is that there's a comment beneath that from Jeffrey Graham Jr. saying tragic. That's it.
No, wait.
That's the whole thing.
How many hours does he work? How much? I'm just making. How many hours does he work a year?
22
per week.
23 a week.
23 per week.
And how much does he make a year?
21,000.
Oh yeah,
21,000 divided by
22 times
52 weeks, right?
Yeah, 52 weeks.
Wait, I did 21.
I mean, maybe he's working. Maybe he's making enough. I don't know. I can't do the math in my head.
Divided by how many hours a week?
You just said 23 hours a week.
23.
Okay, so but you are making approximately 18 something an hour.
So people are lying in our comment section?
No! So I hate to tell you, you were like a solid $11 above federal minimum wage, and so no one cares about your stupid little. But I'm doing fine. Yeah, you clearly are not in one of the states that has that as the minimum wage. You're. I don't even know what you're trying to do. Either you suck at math, don't know how much you're making, or you're just lying.
He's just lying. Just lying.
Now, the comment beneath that is a comment from Jack Hale saying, we need to make podcast equipment to be inaccessible.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
We suck.
I'd like to inform you guys. It's actually we didn't pay for our podcast equipment. It's a little thing called a school.
Public school.
Public space. I don't trust. Okay.
Yep.
And you're probably like the 50th person to comment that. So I love your originality.
It's from Michael CP Ninja Emoji. He says, or she, who knows, what's she on about? 4 likes, by the way. 4 people like that question. I mean that comment section.
What was one?
It was bullshit to me. Oh, that one. From is that a chain emoji?
It's
from chain emoji. Says, everyone in the comment section is wrong and right. Wrong and right. Minimum wage should cover costs of living, but nobody should be paid minimum wage when they're for 6 months or more. Then that should be a law. This guy shot and killed.
I hear you.
Oh yeah.
Basically, clearly you can't understand what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that if you're working for more than 6 months, you should start making more than federal minimum wage.
Like a raise.
Yeah, okay. And like there should be like that increase. Thank you for at least acknowledging that federal minimum wage exists, because please, some of these people are trying to tell me that it's fine.
I don't know if I even agree with this guy.
Federal minimum wage? That's not.
Not real. Not real. Not real. Never.
I have no eyes, but I must.
No eyes, no ears.
No one I know works federal minimum wage.
I have no knowledge. I must see.
Personally, everybody I know is actually everybody in America. So anybody that they don't know, not real. No struggle.
Oh, there's some guy named. Oh yeah, there's like a whole comment section thing actually between like a beef between O and Mike, where O claims that if you're over 18 and not living with your parents, then the minimum wage should be higher. Okay, and then beneath that, a man named Mike says "huh" with 2 question marks.
Okay, so I also think that that's also kind of stupid.
They fight about it in the comment section.
And I support your guys' argument, crazy. But I will tell you that I don't think that like who you live with should determine your minimum wage. I think that's kind of like a.
Who you live with, how old you are?
Because it's like, what if you want to leave, but all of a sudden it's like you have to be gone to make the more money? No, it makes sense for everyone to have the same federal minimum wage. It doesn't make sense how low it is, or it does. Obviously I live in Nebraska, so it doesn't matter to me.
I think the craziest part to me is that people are saying that if you raise federal minimum wage, the cost of everything will skyrocket. And
this is true.
And so companies will increase the prices.
Federal minimum wage will lead to increased inflation to make up for the cost. Because companies still want to make money. I think basically we were talking about this the other day in the meeting and people were telling me I'm wrong, but I'm right. If federal minimum wage goes up, so will the cost of living, so will everything, because the inflation is going to happen more than it is now. It won't be like extreme percent, but it will be to a noticeable percent.
Skyrocket, I guess. And then it says that jobs will get slashed majorly too. Like there'll be less jobs.
Actually this commenter is also right. Let's say this is happening.
Let me raise my counterpoint. Woman sucks.
No, I'm gonna talk.
Let me raise my counterpoint. You talked enough. It's my turn.
No, you're being childish.
That's fair enough.
What I'm saying is this is actually true, because when Nebraska raised their minimum wage, jobs did cut people per shifts and make it because they can't.
What proof do you have for that? What do you mean?
This is like places like, for example, Grace was talking about Panera Bread. They just assigned less. Like my church, we cut back on the workers we had per night because they didn't want to have to pay the higher prices for everyone. And this is what's going to happen, and it's just going to cause more stress for everyone. Honestly, because companies can't, if they're like minimum wage, right? If it all of a sudden goes from like $7.50 and then eventually increases to what our minimum wage is, it's now double the cost to pay your workers. And I'd rather have half the workers and make them overwork them. Sorry, don't clip that, James Rodney. James, I promise I was not serious.
I feel like if you don't raise minimum wage, though, just kind of enforce the idea of
minimum wage has been the same for like 16 years, and
but obvious. Oh, your thing's falling off, Nor. Yeah,
it broke again.
You didn't break it.
No, you broke it, Nor.
Do you want help with that, Nor? Here you go. Yeah. Push it forward like that. Push it forward.
Try to push it.
You got to push it forward for a shot, obviously, because it's too. Screw back on like that. Shining more like that.
How many times we need to have a counter of
that? Stop! Why are you whistling on podcast? Why would you ever do that? Okay.
Stop. James has a big problem with telling me and Nor we can't whistle. And what makes me mad about it is it's like he's out here telling us not to whistle because we aren't like 10 out of 10 at it. But then it's like, why are you drawing? You're not 10 out of 10 at drawing.
I know, but I make it your guys' problem, obviously.
They're always saying they're drawing, and it's like, it's not obviously great. But when we just quietly whistle.
Quietly my ass. That was not quiet at all.
You guys horrible. You guys should kill yourself, never whistle
again. I didn't say that at all. I just think you stop whistling.
Always say that.
Me and Valentino will be now exiting because we have to get to tennis.
We could turn on the camera here if you want to now, Nor, if you want to.
Too much effort.
I could just turn on right now.
Too much effort.
Oh my god.
Too much effort.
Oh my god.
All right.
Minimum wage.
All that exits, I guess.
Later, dude. Do you want to keep doing the comment section thing? Do you want to do?
Let's just read the comment sections more.
I have like some other stuff we could do, obviously.
No, let's read the comment sections more. I need to hear these people.
Okay, later, guys.
Well, that was an interesting comment section.
I'm gonna pull up the thing real quick. I'm gonna put the camera on. Give me a moment. I'll put on this part of the podcast.
All right, gang. So, Ngor, Alwir speaking. We're about to transition halfway point of the video. We're going to add our camera. Woo, yeah.
Okay, wait. Wait. Ngor, it's over there. Sit on that side so you can sit.
No.
Oh, you're being blocking me, though. Sit on that side. This is a host seat. You sit there.
Okay. God. Oh, wait, no. I'm number 4. Yeah.
Go there. Go over there, Ngor.
I'm all right. Take off number 2.
Oh my God, just go. Is this even? That's 2. Stop, Ngor. Stop.
It needs to be heard.
If you put that in action, you're actually people like heard people's voices, Ngor. Also, you're not even on 4. I think you're on 3.
I am on 4. This was 3.
I'm training.
Olive's
I'm turning your ass down.
No, you're not.
You're at halfway.
Okay.
Your head's just too quiet. Okay, listen.
Okay, this minimum is fine.
It's good. See,
it's oh dang, there's an echo. Mm-hmm. There's an echo. Oh dang, damn.
Stop.
Turn it down. Okay, so yeah, we're in the halfway point of the video. We're just like, we're just doing nothing right now. We're just trying to make sure this man doesn't silence my voice.
Wait, I think we're good. Stop. I killed the echo.
Oh, you killed the echo? What was that?
It's because both mics are picking up because you're so fucking loud, obviously.
No, what are you talking about?
Because you had the headphones into the microphone. You idiot! Shut up! Okay. Let's get back to the minimum wage thing. Stop touching it. Stop.
Okay.
I muted 2. I muted number 2 and number 4. Okay, wait. Okay, stop. We're done.
No echo. No cool echo.
No. We're done.
Okay, we wasted so much time. Yeah, you're right. We're burning time. We're burning daylight. Let's get to those questions. Now.
Okay. Do you want to go? Which? I have 4 categories. We have Cope and Seeds, which is from the Cope video that we did. This one, I have the Harry Potter category. I have the online arguing one. I have the Jewish one again. We could go back to that.
You should do more ones that are related to what I was talking about. What we were talking about. Because that's
minimum wage.
No, I think most of the people were responding to all of what she was saying about minimum wage.
The Jewish one?
Yeah, the Jewish one.
I only really had the one which from Logan McCann when he says that that Israel is evil.
Are controlling the entire world.
Well, it's weird because he says that it's not just Jews, but he also only says Israel, right?
It's because he's lying. No, because I'm sorry. Like, he's basically trying to say Jew, but like it's like that cognitive dissonance. No, you didn't hear it. Cognitive dissonance we learned in IP psychology, where somebody does a negative behavior which they associate as bad. Like, they know this guy probably knows, at least as consciously admits that being anti-Semitic is bad, but he convinces himself that the way that when he does it, it's different and it's fine. And when he called out,
I think he means Netanyahu. I think he's saying Israel. I think
you're giving him too much credit.
He constantly says that he also seems to imply that Charlie Kirk was Trump's advisor. No, because there's two ways for this comment, right? Because this guy is a horrible writer. He can't write for shit. The way he writes it, you can either take it where he's saying Israel is Trump's advisor, or you can say that Charlie Kirk is Trump's advisor. And if you're saying that Israel is Trump's advisor, you can also assume probably he means Netanyahu instead. Instead of reading from like the Netanyahu standpoint, he's instead saying that Netanyahu somehow killed Charlie Kirk.
But when he says Charlie, but I feel like he is talking about Charlie Kirk because he talks about how Charlie Kirk is standing in the way of Israel's agenda.
That is true, right?
It's probably implying that he thinks that Charlie Kirk was more connected to Trump.
Yeah.
And Israel, quote unquote, didn't like this, so they killed him.
But why would you ever assume that Charlie Kirk was Trump's advisor?
Because they're dumb. They're dumb. You're giving him too much credit. You're giving him too much credit.
What is the thought
Sometimes
process?
People don't have. They want to martyr him. No, they.
Is that what he wants?
We were talking. We talked about this last time. Remember, some people, like with the conspiracy theories, they want to give a reasoning for why stuff happens. Also, he doesn't want to say some person who didn't like Charlie Kirk, did it. They want to believe some grand conspiracy that makes sense.
But he also the comment section also says he was not a Jesus figure, while also like making him like a martyr.
I mean, Trump said, you saw a video where he said he's doctor. I think my point to what I bring up is the same logic. I don't think Trump didn't know his doctor. I think he was pushing the barrier. He realized too much people in his circle didn't like that, so he had to take it down and pretend that it was
no way that anyone be that stupid. He wasn't Jesus Christ.
He knows who Jesus Christ.
I'm saying there's no way that people who are supporting him could be like, oh, that was obviously him asking Jesus Christ.
They don't.
There's no way.
They don't.
There's no way.
They do think it is. That's why.
Hey, Rodney, clip this. Wait. Rodney, clip this, okay? If you're a Trump supporter, right, and you're also a Christian, and you saw that picture he posted online a little while ago, where it's him, like, AI generated as Jesus Christ, I want you to comment below why exactly you still support him after that.
He's blasphemy. He's
that is like blasphemy hearsay, right?
He's destroying your culture, your religion, bro.
I hate to break the fourth wall this much, obviously, in a podcast episode, but if you're watching this, right, and you support Donald Trump, and you saw the picture, obviously, and you're interested in commenting, go below in the comment section and let me know why you still support him afterwards. I want to know what is the thought process there, right?
I don't think I think they just try to randomly justify it because it's like sunk cost fallacy. They
Why
support
even
him.
do that?
They support him for so long. What do you mean? Like, you're thinking about from your perspective, but from their perspective, I'm thinking somebody who doesn't want to admit they're wrong because they are scared of that.
You can still support the right though, that supporting Donald Trump, right? You can still go.
Not really, because Trump. No,
that
really.
is true.
Trump is the right. And I'm not saying this to me. Like, he literally is the right at this point. Like, you can't.
I mean, yeah, that is true. It's like kind of like interconnected, I guess at this point. But I mean, like in a couple of years, he'll be gone anyway. So
I think he probably will. Yeah. No, I think it will literally just be after. Like, I think this is my little political analyst take.
Go for it, dude.
I think that the issue that Trump is going into, something called the dictator's dilemma. He silences people who could give him actual, genuine critiques on how to change, and so inevitably he it shoots himself in the foot. It's like a person on it's like a captain on an iceberg, like on the Titanic, about to hit the iceberg.
Yeah.
They see it, but their entire identity is being always right, knowing everything. So by pointing out that the navigation is bad and that they were wrong for a moment, it hurts them. It hurts their fragile ego. And it destroys the influence they have in their party because they're supposed to be infallible and know everything. So they would rather crash into the iceberg and kill everybody, try to tell them not to hit the iceberg so that they, or I guess in this case, fire them in case of, because they would rather, they'd rather destroy everything, or either intentionally or unintentionally than have to admit they were wrong.
Sorry. So I want to weigh in here, Nora, in a little bit. Do you think he'll try and stick around for a third term then? I think he should go for it personally.
I mean,
he has one shot.
I don't know, gang. I mean, honestly, I think
Donald Trump, if you watch this right now, go for 3, bro.
3 for 3.
Honestly, I think if he had another election, I think if he magically made another election happen, I think there's a world where he would still win again. I think it could happen.
He's very unpopular. See,
I know.
You see, I know he doesn't care about he doesn't care about the people on the left who criticize him. He only cares about people on his right. That's why when the right critiqued him, he took down that video.
But almost nobody actually has, other than people who are on the fringe right, where they're kind of in the middle, they're center right, obviously, right. So but no one who actually would vote for Donald Trump has defended him, right? I mean, it doesn't matter.
See, because this is the thing. We talk about swing states before.
Yeah.
In America, there's left-wing people, there's right-wing people, and there's moderates in the middle. Both parties want to get the moderates on their side.
Yeah.
I think genuinely Trump might have alienated the moderates so much, and the Democrats are going to try to be, less woke, quote unquote. Get
too woke.
No. I think they're going to try to be less woke, more moderate. The moderates will join. People who don't like Trump and are scared of America's future democracy, they will join and they'll vote for blue, and the Democrats will win and Trump will lose.
I think
then MAGA will collapse because MAGA is tied to Trump, and if Trump can't be there, then it will collapse.
I think maybe Erica Kirk. I've
been
saying this shit for years. I've been saying this for a couple months now, right? I believe that if the right-wing party wants to win, they have to make Erica Kirk their next presidential nominee. Now, no one wants to believe in me. No one wants to agree with me. But who else is in such a beautiful, good position other than her?
What do you mean?
She's a traditional, white, blonde woman, right? Okay. She fits all the stereotypes right off the bat. She has her husband dead. She is like a walking martyr at this point.
What about people who don't like women? What about people who don't like women? What about people who don't like women in positions of power?
But if she wanted to say, I'm just carrying on my husband's legacy, I'm doing it for him, there's a man behind all my actions. She gets the support from the man, obviously, right? She could say, my husband was killed by Israel, I won't support him now myself. Then all the people on the right who hate Israel obviously looking like, whoa, this chick's got it on lock, obviously, okay? And you also forget she's extremely popular right now.
Is she?
She more so than any other right-wing woman in my eyes.
All I've ever heard about her is when her of JD Vance, whatever.
That's enough, right?
I think
that's a lot.
I think what's going to happen is Trump either he will try to get like a third election, or he probably won't. He'll just put JD Vance and say, JD Vance is me, so vote for him. He'll win the primaries. He'll lose because he's basically tied to Trump. He's tied directly to Trump. He's tied to all the unpopular.
Like Project 2020, whatever that was a while ago.
I don't know. I think
he signed off.
I think the main thing is like specifically he's tied to all the ICE, the tariffs, the foreign diplomacy, all that stuff. He is tied to him. So he will be the one who replaces Trump. He will fail.
No.
He won't be able to have the charisma to hold the Republican Party because they only believe Trump. There will be some moderates or people like in the Republican Party who are pragmatists and they don't care, and they're sharks in the water. They don't care about they don't like Trump or whatever. They care about what gives them power. Yeah. They'll be like, okay, but JD Vance doesn't have the power over the supporters anymore, so I can go against them without having somebody call me out and make me lose all my influence. And then the Republican Party collapses. It gets replaced by moderate right wing people who don't like the left, but they don't like Trump, and they make their own party. And then
give it 20
years,
it's
left. Give it 20 years. Left and right. Left and right. Left and right.
Yep. Honestly, if they want to win though, they want to keep MAGA alive.
I think for the next couple of years,
I think
for the next couple of years, I think the extremists. I think the extremists on the left and right have like they're going to be like abandoned by their current parties, and it's going to be moderate.
Who is the extremist like on the left then?
Well, I guess I don't mean extremists in like the negative sense.
I mean like who is the extreme? I guess.
I guess the people who are like very center left and like moderate.
Is it is like a political candidate who is like an extreme leftist? Cause I know
all the Democratic Socialist people. You can look them up. I think there's like a girl named AOC is like her abbreviation. Yeah. She's definitely there probably.
Is she? Do you think she'll run for president ever? I mean, obviously she'll probably run.
She is. Sure. Well, see, I think I generally believe this. I think the Democratic Party is like scared of losing again. With a woman. They think
I think honestly I think
they're gonna put Gavin Newsom in California. They're gonna put him. And then Gavin Newsom will win because he's the anti-Trump party and because of everything I told you before.
Crazy.
And then we'll have Gavin Newsom and another moderate Republican for the next couple election cycles. It'll be the moderates will winning. Mom, dog, he can't vote.
He can't vote.
No, I mean, no, he can't. He can't go. He's not. He can't go because he's not from America. He wasn't born in America. He can't run. He's not in America.
Fuck. That's my whole. I like a whole bit about Mandami.
Well, you're gonna lose.
I don't even like Mandami.
You're losing. No,
I actually despise Mandami.
He can't. What?
Because
why?
He's a politician who's one of the internet. That's insane to me. That the internet likes a politician. That's insane to me.
Because he's on the people. Because he's
he's not. You fools and voids. He's a politician like all the rest of them. Don't trust him. Thought for a moment.
He's like people though. He like people though.
I keep on seeing him like he's for the people. He's like he walks 6 miles to his car.
He's more for the people. He's more for the people than the others. I guess.
No. He's performative and he's fucking faking it. I don't care about his politics at all. But his personality and the face he puts on is not the real him.
Are you sure?
That is not a real fucking person.
Are you sure? Are you sure that? Like I feel like I know you're doing a bit, but I feel like politicians they're not they're still people. They're still people.
He's trying to win you over.
They're still people.
The person
they can have flaws. A lot of them can be like not great people or whatever, but they're still people.
The caricature of a person you see on TV that is Zohar Mandani.
Well, obviously, is not a real person. No shit. They all put on a performance.
Yeah, that's insane. People are so trusting and I understand. Looking at
you can't see why they do that.
I can understand looking at politicians and be like, okay, this guy will give me what I want. He will. Yeah,
that's it.
But people are saying his personality is so fun. He's a cool guy. Watch him walk around New York City for 6 fucking miles wherever he goes to get his house.
Because
how relatable
James, it's what you think.
Matter?
It's what you think.
Who cares?
Because it does. Because they want a politician who they think is closer to them than the others. What do you mean? What do you mean? You just said why? You just said why earlier. You said why? Because you like somebody who you feel like is closer to you. It's literally what Trump did, and it's how he won.
Yeah,
remember?
It's the
same playbook. Same Donald Trump playbook.
Yeah,
Donald Trump
that's
playbook.
insane.
You get them to think that you're equal to them, and then you win, and then you're on the same level.
He's not like the rest of us. Obviously, he's a fucking politician. He's a slimy woman with the rest of them. He's not like us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100%.
I mean, politicians are still people. Politicians are still people.
They can be as people as they want.
They are though.
At the end of the day, they're just playing a character to get me to like them. Why ever trust them? If I can't sit down with Zohar Mandami and talk to him face to face and get to know him like on a personal level, I'm never ever gonna like and support him because he's he's like an actor, like a celebrity, like anyone else is. I can't imagine putting all your chips in one basket like this guy. Sorry, that was stupid.
But anyway,
I can't imagine liking this guy. That's all there is to it. I can imagine supporting politics.
You can't see him. You can't see him. I can imagine from your perspective. You can't see it, but you said before why people would want to go for him. It's the same logic.
I can't imagine
it's the same logic because you feel like your life sucks. You feel like Trump is ruining the country. You feel like everything is cooked. You need somebody who you feel like you want somebody who will save you. You want somebody who will save you, so you vote for them. It's the same thing, bro. You're not listening. See, these people, like, they are desperate for change. They want somebody who think they can get their change. They want people who they think are different from the others, and so they vote for him. Like, that's fine. Objectively, that's reason. No, because I'm not sure.
Like a real person.
Because he is.
He's not. He is a character.
He's a person.
Zoran Mandani is not a real person. He's like every other goddamn politician. He just put on an act to make you like him. Obviously, it's how it works. They can act as likable as they want to, right? But at the end of the day, it's not the real Zoran Mandani. So why the hell should I trust him at all? It's. I mean,
just a lot. Isn't there logic that like have like a performative, where you have to like semi-performative, like be more professional than how you actually are, like less casual. Isn't like it's not like
what?
Like you're saying, like because it's like their job forces them to have to be less like themselves. They have to be more professional but I'm saying like it's not unique to politics. Like it's not maybe not on the same extent, obviously, but like it's not like unique. Like for a job, you need to change how you are, and you can't get people to actually know you.
Explain. Do you mean like customer service stuff or like what?
What?
Like you mean like customer service stuff, like where you have to like kind of act nice as
exactly,
you are?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
so
you wouldn't go.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying yeah, that's true. You wouldn't go to like a coffee shop and be like, oh, this barista's acting really nice to me. Maybe they're into me. Maybe they want to fuck me really hard tonight. Who knows? No, you wouldn't say that at all because that's not how it works. They're acting nice to you because they have to for their fucking job. That's what Zoran Mandani's doing too. He's not actually a nice person. He doesn't actually give a shit. He's doing it for his job because he wants more power in politics. He wants more power, wants more money, more like political power overall. So he's acting nice. People like him. And they're all falling for it. Like it's like sheep and fools.
That's what all politicians do, you know.
Exactly. That's insane. He's not unique at all, and people act like he's different, like he's special.
Well, he's different. He's slightly different.
He's not different. He's like the rest of us. He's doing a different way.
His act is slightly different. That's what I mean. They act slightly different. You know,
he is doing everything that every other politician is doing, but he's
is
just saying.
Is he though? Is he though? He's slightly different though.
He is in that same climb and like. He's in that same climb for power where he's just fighting for power. He wants control.
Oh my God, I'm just an immigrant. You know, I'm just an average guy. I'm like all of you. You know,
no, he's not.
I will stick it to the man. I'll stick it to Trump.
Exactly. He acts like he's gonna like stick it to the man. Like he's gonna make a whole big change. You know, like at the end of the day, he is a part of the system.
Just marry. You can't do anything.
You can't change a system that much, obviously, when you're part of it. Anytime change, Zoran Mandani is not enough, I guess.
Also, I'm wondering when in like 2045 you'll be like the revolutionary for next. Like,
I won't be because that would imply me like a fucking politician. Obviously,
you're a revolutionary. You want a revolutionary. You want to change the system in a way where you feel like you can build it up and get rid of like all the current injustice you see and benefits people like you and people you care about, like people like you, a little bit more rather than the top. So you want to be a revolutionary. I
mean, yeah, but that's probably like a lot of work, though, right?
A lot of work.
It's easy like to sit here in a podcast and say, "Oh, Zoran Mandani is making a real change," or "Oh, Zoran Mandani is, he's just putting on an act and making people like him." Obviously, but at the end of the day, at least he's doing something, I guess. I mean, he is a slimming politician, obviously.
I mean,
in the same kind of
he's still changing though. Like, even if it's like for his job, he still is benefiting people like slightly more. Even
he's doing more good than I am, I guess. I can't hate him too much.
That's all politicians. Like all good politicians, they act that way to for an extent. If nobody like, I guess what I was talking about, like pure altruism or whatever, that doesn't exist. And I think that's the same for politicians. They have their incentives to have to act nice, but still at the end of the day, they are benefiting people. Benefiting people.
It frustrates me to see people kind of like acting like Zoran Mandani is.
He's different. He's
like, huh?
He's like different.
It frustrates me. Like people like online and whatnot acting like Zoran Mandani is like this coming of Christ. Like he is the savior that New York needs to save that city. Like he's this down to earth, relatable, chill guy who can do no wrong, and he's just so soft and sweet and marshmallow. And at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, he's doing good shit, obviously, or he's doing something, I guess, at least. But it's just like he's still a politician, right? Like you shouldn't be giving him that much goodwill and faith. He's still just another guy trying to climb that power ladder to kind of get farther above the average person. Don't touch the microphone. Don't touch the SD card, Nor. That can't come out. Also, fuck it, the whole record. Take it out.
No.
Did you just try to?
I tried.
Why would you try?
I want to press the button. I want to see what. I want to see what's got.
delete the whole podcast episode we had going beforehand. If you took it out, so. Really
I would delete
yes, you can't take out the SD card while it's recording, obviously.
Yeah.
I had like a whole spiel going where you just killed it all in seconds, by the way. I hope you like that.
All right, we have to go now.
No, we don't. We can stay for a little longer. Live coach is at 4:30, right?
Holy shit. James King, do something different for once. We don't
only
end
have
at
20 minutes of camera quality.
Anymore. We don't end at 40 minutes. Instead, we increase it 4:30.
I just want some more. I want some more camera related content for Rodney to cut for the podcast.
Let's just read more comments. The hate comments. Let's do a little bit more political stuff. No, see, I know we've been talking more about politics more. We've been doing more political stuff.
Wait, do something real quick.
Political slop.
Sebastian Aracena, I'm sorry for more political content. I know you hate it and find it boring. I know that you don't like it probably, and you think that me and Nora aren't intelligent enough to have any kind of comment on it, obviously. And I say to that, thank you for your comments. Thank you for weighing in. And we will be factoring it into later episodes, Sebastian. Thank you for watching. Okay. Sure. I promise I might do that later on. Don't worry about it. It's a whole thing.
Political. We've been doing political slop for ever since all of actually joined. I think actually we've mostly been talking about.
Yeah, for the most part, because you used to be pretty unstructured, kind of bullshit.
Used to be more unstructured. Yeah.
This is a lot more structured, I guess. Oh my god, this microphone is crapping out on me. Holy fuck.
Holy shit. It's breaking. It's breaking.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. This one I have to get. I might swap it out and unplug it and plug in number 2 instead, move them around a little bit.
You can unplug.
Yeah, you can unplug it. I can just take it off and then move around and just watch around.
These.
Yeah. You can't do while it's on, so don't unplug anything right now because it'll fuck up the recording.
No, it won't.
It'll unplug my microphone.
It's just a microphone.
It'll unplug my microphone.
It won't break the recording though.
I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna just go mute and go through the effort plugging all back.
You'll be heard.
I mute the audio on the camera because you can't hear anything. Well, yeah. Okay, you're pissing me off. Do you want to do more minimum wage stuff? Well, we only really have minimum wage pictures left, so we have to do that.
Sure. All of Ep's not here though, so it's gonna be different.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna get my water bottle real quick. I want to grab it real fast. I'm a little thirsty.
All right, guys. So.
Sorry, Mom Donnie. Mom Donnie, if you're watching this podcast, by the way, I'm sorry for being so mean.
Listen to two an 18 and 17-year-old give maybe potentially uninformed economic
uninformed, uninteresting economic slop opinions.
Give our opinions on stuff you might not fully understand.
That's why it's called the Piggyback Podcast.
The political slop. If we weren't making political slop about stuff we don't fully understand, we wouldn't be the Piggyback Podcast.
Exactly.
Wait, no, that's why we get the hiccup. We get the hiccup.
We try saying words for fun sometimes. We wouldn't be the Piggyback Podcast.
Caden Wood said he wanted to join.
Fuck it. Put him on the podcast. And Caden, we need Rodney, clip this. Rodney,
we need new guests.
Caden Wood, if you're watching this video, DM Nora Alwir on Instagram. Go follow his account and DM him, obviously, because I won't respond to you. DM Nora, and he will tell you all the information you need to come on down and get on the podcast, obviously, Thank you, Rodney. Thank you for clipping that part out. Okay. This comment comes from the Giant Grape, whose profile picture seems to be
a giant grape,
a thumb with an eyeball, actually. So, sorry, Norm, but I got clocked.
I think it's better if people see it like this.
I can't read sideways though.
Can't you read sideways?
People don't understand minimum wage.
People don't understand minimum wage is for those that quite literally don't have the skills to be worth any else.
Holy shit! That's
what the fuck?
Okay,
bro,
so
we need to kill everybody who isn't worth society. If you're not worth society, get out of here. Grandma, dead.
Grape. This comment kind of reads like you're saying anyone who is a less worthy human being just gets shafted over.
Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck?
A minimum wage slop worker. Do you really think a McDonald's worker or a barista should be paid for their skills when it's literally following directions that anyone else could do?
What the fuck?
Okay, so
what the fuck?
Ignoring the fact that
it is effort.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's effort or not. At the end of the day, people should be paid enough to live, right?
No, I was just saying. It's funny because everybody talks about this shit, but they always say it when they're not struggling and they have nothing. See, no, honestly, bro, I know we talk about this since that last that thing we're referencing an out of video content.
Sorry.
We had that discussion with Olive or whatever, and I think genuinely I understand why the word privilege exists. See, these people like I understand like it's better to probably try to educate people why they're wrong rather than just like yell at them and like tell them like to shut up. But like I can understand personally like a struggling worker who's trying their hardest like getting upset as somebody who knows nothing about it. It does not matter to him. It's a thought experiment. Getting upset. Like honestly, like ever since I've heard people talk about economic policies. I understand why the word privilege exists. I understand it. I understand it.
It's crazy, right? My microphone almost just died on me. Yeah, but it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah. I bet you that this guy does not work a minimum wage job. Does not like live paycheck to paycheck. Honestly, probably
just Wolf Falsey. This is like stuff we learned from English psychology applies. This guy, he probably lives in just Wolf Falsey. He probably believes that those people don't deserve it because they did something wrong to end up in a bad position, and so only people. No, luck doesn't exist. Obviously, people who end up in better positions aren't lucky. They are better. They deserve it more.
See, there's like this. The craziest part about this comment is the way it ends off with saying, if you're worth more than minimum wage, you be paid that way.
What the fuck?
Which is, motherfucker, that sounds very crazy, but I think there's a point there. I think if you look at it like this, right? What if instead he's trying to say that every human being is worth more than minimum wage, that they should be paid at the very least a living wage. They should always be allowed to, like, they should be paid enough to live.
I don't know. See,
I think if you give them like the most charitable
you're protecting because I feel you're taking it out of context. That's what you would think. You're taking it out of context. In context of everything we've heard him, we already know he is willing to dehumanize other people and like put him on a pedestal. He's probably saying this in the sense that those people deserve what happens to them because they're not worthy enough to have a livable wage. You know? It's actually saying to me like Gary, like reread this thing. People don't understand minimum wage. Those people is for those who quite literally don't have the skills to be worth anything. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? I literally paused the first time I read it because what the fuck is that? This honestly, this guy and the Israel guy might be tied, bro. They might be tied.
The giant grape was gonna beat his ass. I'm so sorry.
They're tied. They're tied, bro. If we're talking about the most crazy dumb takes, bro. No, like it's like similar. It's like crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I think
anti-Semite versus person who believes poor people deserve to die.
I think if you cut out like all this comment and you left just this part of it and you said people are worth more than minimum wage and they deserve to pay
out
that
of context. That's out of context.
I would agree with that.
That's out of context. Out of context. He's not saying that. He's saying that to justify the fact that these people don't deserve minimum wage because they aren't worthy enough to have a livable wage. Like he's not saying that to like think it's good. He's saying that as like a way to justify like treating people shittily.
And then beneath that, in reaction to our actual video, there's a person named JH who's
Thank you, JH. Thank you, JH. Thank you, JH. Thank you. Thank you.
Me calculating how many fucks I give about your shitty opinion.
Thank you, JH. Thank you, JH. No, he's right. He's right. He's shitty, bro. No. Thank you, JH.
No.
Thank you, JH. Thank you, JH.
I want to ruin this for you, but this is in relation to the actual video. In fact, this was posted a good 5 days before this slop comment was. So I'm so sorry. This guy's just insulting us, actually. JH, you're a piece of shit. JH, you're dead to me.
Okay, so Logan and the giant grape, you guys are tied. You guys are tied because both of you guys are saying some crazy ass shit, bro. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck?
This one's still my favorite one, though. Going back to Logan McCain's. Israel was likely involved in Charlie's killing because he was Trump's advisor.
Okay. Imagine if instead of Israel, he said the Jews, the Jews have heavy influence in the American government through lobbying and also influence in the media heavily. The Jews were likely involved in Charlie's killing because they were influencing the president, and Charlie Kirk was finally able to understand that the Jews were about to destroy America, and so the Jews killed him because he knew he was onto them. He was killed for speaking the truth. He is literally like Jesus, bro. He was killed for speaking the truth.
James Ryan, clip that.
Clip on.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that, please. Don't. My aunt's gonna see it. Don't clip it at all. Wait, honestly, my aunt April would probably agree with that.
Clip it. What the fuck?
She probably would agree with that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Clip all that. Clip it. No, see, I'm sorry.
It is crazy, right?
I'm sorry. I know some people they say just changing the word to make it sound worse is bad. But I'm sorry. Objectively, I feel like this is essentially just the Jews, really but he's just saying Israel instead to say it sound better. I don't think he actually cares. I think he's saying this.
He still qualifies it by saying it is not the Jewish people. And it is not anti-Semitic. When clearly,
no, motherfucker. Look what he says. That's what he said. It literally sounds close to the Jewish conspiracy theory. I said the Jews control America. The Jews are influencing our media and lobbying everything. They control our country economically, politically. They are influencing the president. They killed Charlie Kirk because Charlie Kirk spoke out against them. Charlie Kirk knew that the Jews were gonna kill him. He knew what to do.
It's just crazy to me that he would comment that and then go back and comment again later on to qualify and say it's not anti-Semitic.
Guys, I think black people don't deserve any rights, whatever.
That's so
but
true.
I'm not racist, guys. I'm not racist. I think black people deserve less. I think black people and black people and white people should just be separated. Just natural. But but I'm not racist or anything.
And they should have a poll tax and a test to take before you go onto a poll.
Yes.
But I'm not racist though.
I'm not racist.
I just want the right person to win.
I just want the right people to be voting. We don't want those bad people to vote.
And we should take all the voting boxes and move them out of low-income areas. And
the poor people, the black people. Wait, no. That slipped out. Sorry.
Good answer.
The lesser people can't vote. We sound like Alex Jones, but we sound like
Logan McCain might be Alex Jones' biggest offender.
Who is it, bro? No, the grape and them, bro, are actually insane, bro. Poor people deserve to die. Poor people deserve to die, and the Jews control America. Now back on our piggyback podcast. Alex Jones, my greatest supporter. He understood. What was going to happen.
I just don't understand who is the giant grape? Who sits down,
bro?
Writes out the words, if you're worth any more, you'll be paid more than minimum wage.
What the fuck, bro?
And then comments that and does
motherfucker. He's not even. No, I swear to God, I feel like every person who victim blames poor people like this does not know anybody personally. They've never been poor. They don't know anybody. They're just speaking out their ass, bro. They're just saying shit, bro. The poor people deserve it.
How black and white does the world have to be to you that you can just say shit like that?
It's like just with Fauci. They would rather believe that these people deserve it and that they are just in the better position than to admit that they just got unlucky and that the other guy was is probably not deserving of it. That's actually insane to me. It's insane to me that they say shit like
this. The craziest part is that there's actually another comment that says that exact same thing by a person called Road Production, Road in all caps _production, saying the reason the minimum wage is where it's at is because it's a minimum. It's for McDonald's workers, etc. And no one is deserving of a higher wage without skills to prove it.
Guys, die! If you can't prove your worth to the business higher-ups, if you can't prove your worth to BlackRock and the Jews, that you deserve to die! You deserve to die! You deserve it! Dead! Kill him all! Granny, I'm sorry, you don't deserve to get your Social Security. You need to die! I want you to be working until you're boned and dust!
So crazy. It's just, I understand, right? Saying, don't raise minimum wage because it might make jobs hard to get.
And that's what I think that we need to have regulation on companies because I think they shouldn't be allowed to do that shit. I feel like they're fucking over the people at the bottom and only benefiting them. I'm not saying that I believe in communism, but I'm saying that they shouldn't be allowed because these companies aren't poor. They're not mom and pop shops.
Well, you've forgotten if people deserve the high wage, they would have this.
BlackRock. Everybody knows that these CEOs give a shit. No, see, it's funny because people.
Wait, 1 second. For the viewers at home, right? If I ever catch any of you saying this shit again, don't worry. There's more calls to be had. So many more calls to be had. This shit is unacceptable and crazy.
No, it's not. It's actually not crazy. They understood. They understood.
They see it. If you earn that paycheck a little more, you'd be making enough to live, Granny.
You don't deserve to. You don't deserve it.
Listen here,
you are a drain on society. Your life is worthless unless you can prove your worth economically speaking,
unless you're in no mind, fucking.
You know what? We need to bring. You know what? That's what I'm saying. We need to bring back child labor for people in 1 year old. What the fuck are you doing? You're just sitting around all day doing nothing.
Shit.
You're doing no shit. You need to be working in the mines.
And the worst part is that all of Ep might agree with some of these people.
I think yes. No, honestly, I don't agree.
All of Ep, Grace and all.
I feel like people. No, I think genuinely. I think Grayson was on something. Grayson was on something when he said that he thought that until he actually got to know people and humanize them. See, no, bro, I understand the word privilege now. I'm never gonna get bad people saying privilege anymore.
There's another comment from a guy named Mike. I don't remember this from a while ago, but I mentioned there's a guy named O who made a comment talking about how if you're over 18 making minimum wage, yada should be higher. And they had a whole argument with this guy named Mike. But the very last comment that Mike makes reads right, and they can. But if they keep raising minimum wage, then minimum experienced employees will make too much money.
Too much money.
Be able to live.
They'll be able to afford food. That's too much. That's too much.
Cost of living.
No. See, guys, think about. Guys, please, somebody think about the big guys for once. We're these little guy slop that are a waste on society. Drain. They are getting rid of the big people on top. The big people on top should not have to pay an extra penny to pay these people to live.
Is that
they deserve to die?
The best part about this comment, right, is that farther down the line, he proceeds to say that the biggest issue really is that you have to get these corporations to stop buying up all the single-family homes and lower property taxes and interest rates, right? That's an interesting idea, right? That's interesting. And making more products on U.S. soil. And less taxes, less shipping, and more American jobs. But why the fuck would you start off with saying
redemption arc? Mike, redemption arc?
That's a good point to make, right? Maybe, that's a good point. I can get behind that.
Sorry.
But why would you start off with saying that they'll start making too much money?
I think objectively, the way to... I'm not trying to advocate for economies or anything or say I'm advocating for social democracy. Mm-hmm. I think we need a regulated economy so that the businesses are incentivized, not like to help people because it's too much to laws and red tape to not help people. I think this is what we did during the Gilded Age. We didn't have any laws, and they were just having people work in the mines. Yeah, they were having no safety conditions. If a guy fell into the food vat, that was just a little extra protein, a little extra crunch. But now we had regulations. We didn't go far enough. I think that the regulations they added for the Gilded Age didn't go enough. I think we're in a second Gilded Age. I think we need a second progressive era. Progressive era. I say we need to tear down the capitalist and bring. Okay. I was LARPing. Freedom.
And that's all there is to it.
Freedom.
That's all there is to it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Freedom.
You forgot that point. You forgot.
Freedom.
Land the freedom of the brave. Okay.
Freedom to exploit everybody. We already made laws.
Over an hour. Nor, as much as I'd like to keep talking about this with you, we're out of time for today. So I want to say thank you to all the watchers and listeners. Remember,
guys, the Jews control America, and the poor people deserve to die.
You've forgotten Israel. Israel controls America, not the Jews. And it's not anti-Semitic. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.